All right, so today I'm actually really excited because we're taking a look at the MacBook Neo. Now we are going to unbox all of the colors. We're going to go ahead and start off with this blush pink color, and we're going to get right into this. This is so cool because this is actually Apple's first completely new laptop line since the MacBook Air back in 2008. And that's just crazy how long it's been. Basically 18 years at this point since Apple actually took out a new line. And let's go ahead and take a look at this color here. So right off the bat, it's definitely not like a super saturated pink. Let's see here, let's open this up. So we have the laptop here, and then inside we're gonna get a little booklet here. Let's see what's on this booklet, see if they've done anything different here. It is pink here, MacBook Neo. Just tells you about the laptop right there. Trackpad, command key. Very simple stuff. Do we get any stickers? No stickers. Would have been nice if we got some pink stickers. That would have been kind of cool. But then we also just get here a USB-C to USB-C cable, as well as the power adapter. Very small, very tiny. That's great. It's like a phone charger, so easy to carry. And you can use this, of course, to just charge your laptop and your phone. So very simple, not color matched. That would have been cool, but of course, for the $599 price, can't expect too much here. So let me put this over to the side, bring this back here so we can see the box there. And let's actually open this up. Now again, $599 for this, it's kind of crazy. If you're a student or a teacher or anything like that, you get an extra discount. You can get $100 off of this, so you can get it for $499, which is even more insane. And here is the first look at the color. You can see that it does reflect. This is an all aluminum build, so it feels very premium. It feels a lot like a MacBook Pro or a MacBook Air. It is very, very small, which is really nice. It's smaller than even the MacBook Air. And I think this is just the perfect size for a laptop for really anything. It's just so easy to grab. You can kind of see it in the hand right there to handle. It just feels like a large notebook for school. This is going to fit in a lot of tote bags, even possibly some purses out there. Has lovely rounded edges, very nice to hold. Definitely just feels really nice in the hand compared to even a MacBook Air or MacBook Pro. I don't like how my MacBook Pro feels and stuff, but you know, it is a workhorse and I enjoy it for that. Now this does come in at 2.7 pounds and it weighs basically the same as a MacBook Air while still being in a smaller footprint. So the MacBook boots right up here. The moment you open it, has a little film here for the keyboard, and you can see that the keyboard deck is colored to kind of the same tone or color as the whole laptop, which is really nice. So these keys are not white, they're a little bit off-white, a little bit blush pink. So everything just kind of color matches, and I think it just looks fantastic. Very, very lovely. In some cases, it kind of has a rose gold tint to it, and it boots right up into a fun wallpaper as well. It has rounded corners here on the screen, which look really nice and modern there on the corners. And yeah, I really, really like this laptop. The incredible thing that Apple did here is that this trackpad is clickable absolutely anywhere in any corner, which I think is insane. It's not a force touch trackpad like we have like in the MacBook Pro, but it is absolutely insane. They did some weird mechanism which just works really well, and it's just so nice and clickable. This feels fantastic. And also upon booting up, you are going to get a little prompt here to update it to continue. You can click update later, which is what I'm going to go ahead and do to see if we can indeed skip this here. And yeah, you can. You will then create a little Mac account. So we'll put name. And yeah, I am absolutely blown away by how bright the screen actually is. I really thought it wouldn't get that bright. Like right now in this environment, I'd probably be using it at about that level, which is crazy. I still have quite a few clicks there, and you can kind of see how bright that's getting. Really good viewing angles too. Look at that angle there. Very, very nice. 2 USB-C ports that are really just going to be USB-C. Of course, you're not going to get Thunderbolt. The SSDs inside of this aren't going to be fast in any way, but everything is just going to work extremely well for what you need it to work for basic tasks. It will, of course, also work for video editing and all that stuff, because even a long time ago, back when the 12-inch MacBook came out, which people would say was underpowered and everything, I was able to edit 4K video back then on that. So you're really going to have no issues using absolutely absolutely anything. And there's really no point in testing anything out because honestly, everything is just gonna work. So of course you're gonna get Siri, you're gonna get full Mac OS on this, and at the price, it's honestly just worth getting. There's no reason not to recommend this. Even just for the size, I actually prefer it over the MacBook Air. Heck, even for the colors, I prefer all these colors more than the MacBook Air. I love that it comes with the color matched wallpaper too to the laptop. That's just such a nice touch. And look at that, we're in macOS right here. So nice. And it's all color themed, it looks like, which is so cool to see. And this trackpad, just first impressions, really nice trackpad. I mean, this product does not feel like a budget laptop at all. It doesn't feel like a Chromebook. It just feels like a small MacBook. It's a mini MacBook, the MacBook Neo. Let's go ahead and just do the, the test that we always do when we get a new Mac, and that is just go to apps and then click all, and then just open absolutely everything, all the 52 items here, just so you can see it open up. And this is running the A18 Pro chip, which is the same one that was used for the iPhone 16 Pro. So if you have that, you know that it's quite capable of playing a ton of games on the App Store and everything. And you're gonna be able to play those games here. You can download them on the Mac App Store, play games on there, and have no issue with that. You can of course download even like full Final Cut, unlike the iPad where you get kind of like a dumbed down version of Final Cut. This is gonna run all that. So right off the bat, I do prefer this over an iPad just for the actual software. If you're of course drawing or anything like that, or you're a designer, then it's possible that the iPad would be the better purchase. But here, let's see if it's lagging at all. And look at that, it's just, I'm not surprised. I would never knock Apple because Apple just really knows how to keep things efficient. This is just going to do everything you want it to do. Oh, we got a little, nope, things are just opening. We're good. That's crazy. But yeah, Apple's just really good at optimizing things. And whenever they take out budget items, they just work really well, just like premium items. Yes, this is not going to have a backlit keyboard. I actually kind of don't mind. I like the way that this looks like this. In most cases, I've never really actually needed a backlit keyboard. And I also don't like when the LEDs kind of, you can kind of see them sticking out a little bit. I don't know, this just looks really clean, and this screen is going to easily light up the keyboard deck. It's really not much of an issue. For $100 more, you can get a laptop with Touch ID and then 512 gigabytes of storage, because this one comes with 256 gigs of storage, which I actually would pay the extra 100. It's definitely worth it. I would do it. That extra bit of storage is twice the storage. It's going to be really nice to have. And this is just the laptop to get, honestly. If you need a laptop, just get this one. You're also going to get Bluetooth 6, Wi-Fi 6E, and then a little headphone jack on the left side to connect headphones, which is nice that they still have that. We also get dual speakers on this on both sides, which is really nice. Now let's go ahead and see if we can just close everything. Force quit. And there you go, everything closing up, and we're back to zero already. How about that? That's the MacBook Neo. It is a laptop that you shouldn't even have to think about whether you should get it or not. Just get it. It's going to do everything. And I think the size is so nice. The screen is so nice. I prefer the build actually, and the feeling of this laptop in the hand to the MacBook Air. If you're a writer of any kind, you just need a keyboard and a screen. This is like way better than a MacBook Air. I just feel like it's so fun. You get a fun color here, blush pink right there, and I'm excited to see the other colors, and then maybe do a little color comparison as well. Even the little buttons here, the little tabs, the rubber grips here are colored to the laptop. Just a lot of attention to detail here for a supposed budget laptop, but honestly, it's just a laptop that's well priced. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.